Hello and welcome back here on Forever Sports. In case you missed it, it's Uruguay from South America causing a major upset on this first day here in Perth, Australia of the World Sevens Series, the third round of the World Series. And Uruguay victorious by 17 points to 12 over New Zealand. That throws a spanner in the works, I'm sure. But up next here, live will be Fiji against Kenya, another belter of a game. Conditions are spectacular on foot and overhead. We're in for a cracker, both sides. Love to throw it around. We know the Flying Fijians, their history speaks for itself as arguably the best sevens team that has ever played. And Kenya, no doubt, will have a point to prove. As we're underway, it's Fiji who kick off from left to right. Kenya get possession back. And they're away, playing from deep inside their own 22. They look to break away. On that occasion, though, just not able to make much of it. You can see the support out in the crowd for both sides. Wonderful defense from Fiji and just losing it in contact was Patrick Otongo Congo. Time off for the moment. One of the Fijians getting some attention. Take note, South Africa, of course, playing the other two pool games. One today, one tomorrow morning. Australia and Argentina, respectively. They were victorious over the USA. Left it right to the death by 24 points to 19 via Ronald Brown. And then in the final play of the game, it was Uruguay who had a penalty just about 10 meters out, center, in front of the posts. They were leading at that stage prior to the kick by 14 to 12. Time was up. They took the kick and took the victory as we get back underway here. Fiji and Kenya. It's Fiji who'll have the put in. 15 meters from this left-hand touchline. They look to stretch it towards this right-hand touchline now. Kenya defending for all they're worth, looking to get over the ball and counter-ruck. They've done so. Nigel Peterson, Amaitsa, kicks it ahead. He's got the jet shoes, but the cover is there. Fiji have lost it. Wonderful backtracking, but unfortunately losing it on that occasion. Kenya have it back. In possession inside the Fijian 22. They're getting it out wide to this left-hand touchline. Just stepping into touch, would you believe it? They did all the hard yards. Did Kenya on that occasion. Fiji was stretched. Wonderful counter-ruck. Some phases back, but just not able to stay in field. It's a matter of a half inch. But the assistant referee on the spot to Judge Dennis Abukuse into touch by his left boot. Fiji will have the line out and they play from inside their 22. Held up. Kenya yet to play, you know. He's got to do something with it. And Kenya come away with it. Wonderful work. Can they stretch this Fijian defense? Lovely little step. They're 10 meters out to Ekesa. Kenya hot on the attack here. Bumped away there. George Oro Angeyo. Almost finding his way to the try line. Brought up short 5 meters out, but it's recycled. Some resolute defense from Fiji. Amaita, the kick ahead. Is it a try? Amaita with some individual brilliance. He seems confident. And we could have the first try of the game. via Nigel Peterson. Almeida. Looks like there's control there. And it is try time. Get the opening score against the Flying Fijians. Grab it along the ground. And the presence of mind to regather or jot it down over the line. That's some individual brilliance at its finest. It's simply sensational. The conversion is good, and with a little over 3.5 minutes to play, it's clearly evident that Kenya mean business here as they restart. It's contestable who wants it. Kenya get it. Knocked on. The slight handling error from Fiji gives Kenya another opportunity. Fine margins. Abukuse amongst others involved in the contestable restart. And Fiji, for the moment, just can't seem to get their hands on the ball. Kenya hot on the attack, just inside Fiji's 10-meter mark, 25 meters in from this left-hand touchline. So just off centre as they play down this right-hand side. It's shifted out wide now. But the cover defence is there from Fiji as they look to get away. They are away. It's try time. Samuel Assetti. You beauty. Bamboozled the defence. Shaped for a pass and then went down this right-hand blind side. The defence caught napping. But Samuel Assetti, all credit to him, all credit to Kenya for the moment. And that's try number 2. They're in double figures. The dancing vibes begin. And why not Kenya? Get the conversion over. They lead by 14-0 against Fiji. 1.5 minutes to play. In sevens, just about anything can happen. We witnessed Uruguay beating the All Blacks, and for the moment, Fiji, renowned for their comeback status, abilities, are going to have to come from behind. They trail by 2 scores, 2 converted scores, as they gather the restart and look to build up some attacking shape here. In possession, Fiji shifted down this right-hand side. We know they love to offload. Can they break away? Is there an opportunity? Wonderful presence of mind. There is going to be a try. Joji Nasova gets the try for Fiji. His 15th career try. But it's the support running. The Kenyan defender got back. But just before he was to make the tackle, the offload and the supporting Joji Nasova there to put it over underneath the sticks. Fiji are on the board. It should be a regulation conversion to make it a full 7-pointer. It is. Seconds to go, 30 seconds about in the first half. Kenya still in the lead. But importantly, if you're a Fijian fan, they're on the board, they're up and running. Uruguay on top of the log for the moment. New Zealand will have it all to do. They still got to play Fiji and Kenya, of course. But what a boost of confidence, which you can consider relatively the underdogs in that game. Heart, spirit, passion, intensity all came together to give them victory. Can Kenya keep up the momentum they've shown here in the first half? They have trailed, or they have conceded, should I say, a try just now as the restart is underway. This time around, Kenya managed to get the restart. In possession now. Abukuse, as they look to shift it wide down this left-hand side. Kenya look to break away. Atongo Congo. Here's an opportunity. They keep the ball alive. Fiji desperately trying to get possession back. It's bobbled loose. And they do have it. They have one final opportunity before half-time. Fiji in possession. The transition from defense to attack now. This time around, Kenya, though, alert to the danger. Over the ball legally, they have the penalty. What will they do here? Will they go the conservative route and put it into touch? On that occasion, Tony Vainakula was away, but he just couldn't find support. They go the conservative route. And it's Kenya who take the lead into half-time by 14 points to 7, folks. What's your score prediction for this one? Where are you supporting or tuned in from? Give us a shout out so we can return the favour here on Forever Sports. It's, of course, a rugby journey this weekend with 7's action, 15's action in the Vodacom URC. And we, of course, are nothing without the fans tuning in. We value, we appreciate every single one of you. From all walks of life, we're on this rugby journey together. No doubt a lot of us will be supporting Kenya as a proud African and proud South African, but no doubt also the one part of you can't help but support Fiji, who have given us so much to cheer for over the years, arguably the best Sevens team to ever touch down on planet Earth. They trail here against Kenya by 7-14. TV Kenny Kane 23. Welcome back, brother. Let's go, Kenya, my brothers. Shout out to you, man. Support for both sides in large numbers. You can't help but have a little bit of love for both sides. It's action. 2 tries, 2 converted tries to Kenya. They showed their intent in that first half. Will they have the legs to carry them through this one come the second half as it transpires? We're underway. Kenya kick off from left to right. Fiji gather the restart. Play from deep inside their 22, right to left. They look to break away now, trying to keep the ball alive. Such skill to ride the contact and then offload. But Kenya on this occasion again holding Fiji up. Strength matches strength. They've got the power, the poise, the resilience to hold up the Fijian attacker. They're all in there. Samuel Asati amongst others, Daniel Abukuse. And the strange part of it is they still held up. They've got to try and get it out. Kenya surely riding them towards the try line. Fiji can't get the ball clear. And as the rules state, the ball is still alive. And on this occasion, the referee says, I've had enough of that, son. It's Kenya who will have the put in. And they've walked Fiji back about 15 meters. Fiji, of course, top the men's series standings after the first 2 rounds on 36 points. Kenya right down in 9th place with 11 points. But at the moment, it's all Kenya on the scoreboard. That's all that matters. Simon Sharon says Fiji need to win to stay alive. Shout out, Simon. Fiji with some tough stuff defense. It's loose ball, but Kenya managed to get it clear. Odongo out there on this right wing. But he's run out of space. Fiji will have the put in. A little over 4.5 minutes to play. Patrick Adongo Congo can't get away. The power man runs out of space on this right-hand side. Kenya, of course, haven't beaten Fiji on the last 13 occasions. Their last winning attempt or victory over Fiji was in Paris 2018. So it's a long time coming. There's still a lot to play for here. But Kenya, psychologically, no doubt, desperate to get that 13-match losing streak behind them. Yeah, in Perth in round 3 of the World Series. Fiji have the line out after Kenya took it into touch, and they play now from deep inside their own 22. Can they break away? They keep it alive. Fiji. Saturaga finds his support, goes into clean. Here's a counter ruck. This time illegally so. A little bit over eager from Kenya there. Fiji play quickly now. They got to up their tempo. They still trail by 7. They've got support out wide. The pass is loose for the moment. But Fiji managed to find support. Breaking tackles like bones at a skating park. And it's Joseph Talasolo who goes over for the try. Defense on that occasion just not able to hold on to the attack. Breaking tackles and finding support. There's your answer. There's your try for Fiji. Rachel vibes with the Kenyan flag as an emoji. Shout out Rachel vibes. Ghetto Tycoon. Shout out where you guys tuned in from. Wycliffe says go. Kenya go, but the scores are level now. And it's all to play for. Fiji knew they had to pick up the intensity, speed the game up. They got the penalty, took the resulting quick tap. And over for the try. Go Fiji to level the scores. Can they shift it into the gear they like? And that's 6th gear Tiptronic for Fiji, but they've gone back some all of 30 meters, but still in possession. Some loose passes involved there. Kenya defending for dear life. There's a little over 2 minutes to play. Discipline crucial. They've got to look at that offside line. The referee's happy with it for the moment. Kenya trying to bring Fiji towards this left-hand touchline. The ball's popped loose. They can't hold on to it. Small margins of error in a clash like this. So much at stake. And on that occasion, Vincent Onyala just couldn't hold on to it. Popped out of the ruck. It was there to be played. But just in the moment where it mattered, the wonderful counter ruck. But Onyala there, coming through like a bat out of hell, just couldn't hold on to it. Kenya have come to play, but it's deadlocked at 14 apiece. Fiji, 5 meters in from this left-hand touchline on their own 10-meter mark, will look to feed via Tero Veloa, who gets it away. They're playing now deep from inside their own 22. Breaking tackles. Fiji are away here. The pace is just too much. That's going to be a score for Fiji. The slip tackle And Joji Nasova will punish you, which he's just done. Heartbreak for Kenya. But we said in that first half, renowned for their comeback abilities. And it's on full display here via Joji Nasova breaking the first line of defense. He put it into fourth gear, was coasting. Didn't need the Tiptronic, but he's up and away for the try. Glory for Fiji as they go into the lead. The resulting conversion is good. And Kenya now have it all to do as Fiji kick off with the contestable. They've got possession. They need to score. Can they do it? In possession. Oh, Kenya. Via Wakasa, he's brought to ground. They're up and over halfway. Fiji, can they defend? There's an opportunity for Kenya. It's gone forward. He tried to ride the contact. Did Samuel Asati there? The support not there in time, but the offload has gone forward. The Fijian defence, in fact, it was Nigel Peterson of Maitza, just didn't have enough pace. The defence came across. He tried to ride the contact, but as a result, the ball has gone forward. Fiji just need to put it into touch to take victory. Heartbreak for Kenya. Heartbreak for Africa. But if you're a Fijian fan and a Sevens rugby purist, you have to give credit to Fiji coming back to take victory by 21 points to 14. Small margins in it, but that is that, folks. Kenya go down. They can't overturn their 13-match losing streak against Fiji. Fiji go marching on. New Zealand and Uruguay to play still for both sides. But it's victory for Fiji. It's been an absolute pleasure to take you through this one. Stay tuned, of course, later on. Steve will be taking you live. South Africa, the Blitz box up against Australia, amongst others, as well as some more rugby action here on Forever Sports this weekend. Until then, bye for now.